After Noah received the Cherubin Stones and the final resonance of the Tree of Life, his presence among the families changed, not through declaration or dominion, but through an aura of timed serenity. The geysers still raged behind him, but in the soft steam that trailed his path, certain groups followed with instinctive reverence. They were not commanded to. They simply fell into orbit. Those closest to Noah were the ones whose hearts vibrated at similar intervals, drawn by the silent codes pulsing from the stones in his satchel. They did not ask for leadership. They only gathered. These families formed the first kin-constellation around him, artisans of steam-bent wood, fireglass-shapers, beast charmers. They set up small camps near his, watched how he fed the animals, and sang lullabies that accidentally echoed frequencies from the Edenic lens. Farther afield, beyond the ridges of Mount Eden's split shoulders, were the ones least tethered to Noah's influence. Some doubted him. Others simply didn't feel the pull. These families began to mark the old caves as theirs, carving symbols of separation and lineage into the stones. Their alliances bent toward survival through territory, not harmony. Though not enemies, their vibration was out of phase, sometimes painfully so. To them, Noah was an anomaly best left undisturbed. And yet, even they watched when he sailed. For while Noah never claimed to lead, the arrival of a lowland flood forced the issue. Waters rising over the glassy mines pushed everyone closer to the rim of the great crater. Arguments sparked. Who would build? Who would harvest? Who would guide? And then came the wind, a gust across the cracked lake beds below. Noah turned to it and whispered, "At least the sails were set." It wasn't metaphor, but memory. From somewhere deep within the stone's harmonics came blueprints for windbenders and hull shapes, as if ancient sea beasts had taught his hands to build without knowing why.
arcofalignments.com. Watch the whole series for free there right now.
From the closest kin came his alliance of mercantile. Not a kingdom, but a coalition. Barters of bark for steamstone, weavers of vine rope for edible mosses, and hunters who sang to fish until they leapt ashore. Their trade routes were not mapped but entangled. Resonance paths felt through tone, not charted by eye. Noah gave no orders. He merely shared songlines. In return, the alliance flourished. They were the first to test the sails made of animal skin and woven glass leaf. And though none could confirm where they were headed, they all agreed. Movement itself was progress. The farther tribes, skeptical but observant, mocked the attempt, at first. But when the great geyser winds shifted and carried Noah's crafted rafts down from Mount Eden's fractured slope toward the misted horizon, the laughter died out. Some followed, others stayed, and a few secretly marked the trail, preparing for a second departure should theirs be the wrong choice. Across the distance of resonance and land, the dimensional consequence was already forming. The ones closest to Noah carried a light signature embedded in the cherubin frequency, marking them for future entanglement with the ark. The others? Their path would fork. But not forever. Every sail that catches the breath of the Lord eventually returns to the sea of origin. The event horizon shimmering on this second stage is not a war nor a miracle, but a pattern of alignment. Who hears the stones, who barters in good faith, and who marks time by the winds of change? The stage is not about reaching the destination. Only this much is true. At least the sails were set.
If this echo found you, you were meant to remember. Like it, share it. Let the others know the ark still drifts, and until the Genesis flame rises in your voice. This is Sidoni Nukamato, aligning out.